All right, y'all, we're going to get into it today. Don't forget, subscribe to this channel. Hit that like button. Share this video. That's the only way we're going to grow, y'all. Share this video. That's real facts. And that's puremind. IG is puremind GV300. Anyway, we're going to get into it. You guys got to understand how this thing works. We're global. America is global. That means that we're all over the world. One of our biggest markets is China. And now let me explain to you how this works. And I don't know why y'all haven't figured this out. The reason why it's dumb to have a trade war with China is because Chinese people buy a lot of American products. Their market is 9 times bigger than ours. You understand that? So what that means is that they have in between 500 and 700 million people in their middle class. Okay? That's just the middle class. We have around 60 to 70 million people in our middle class. So do you see the difference? They like to buy American stuff. We like to buy Chinese stuff. But there's an imbalance. This is why you could never win in a trade war with China. Whoever came up with that ideal is dumb. Straight up. They don't know facts. They're not listening to facts. You will bankrupt this country trying to fight China in a trade war. China knows that. That's the reason why China reached out to countries like Brazil, Africa, all these other countries, and start building relationships with them. Because now, when Trump did it the first time, right? He didn't understand putting tariffs on China would affect our farmers. And our farmers went damn near bankrupt. They had to use that money that was for the wall. They had to give it to the farmers. 20 to 30 billion dollars to the farmers. Okay? Our farmers, American farmers, so they wouldn't go belly up. But the problem with that is that it's the same concept. If you feed somebody food one day, they'll eat good for one day. But if you teach them how to farm or fish, they can eat for the rest of their life. So if you can't just keep not letting them farm and just keep giving them money, okay? But that's what's happening. That's what happened in his first term. Y'all don't understand politics. And y'all don't understand that we're global. That means the whole world is a market. So when you start putting tariffs on 45 countries, I mean, at this point, it's quite obvious. He put tariffs on everybody but Russia. And I think Belarus or some crazy ass country. Right? But the thing about what we're talking about is that you can't keep operating the country like how he's operating. And I understand that y'all don't understand that this guy's a real estate guy. So in real estate, you want to buy when everything is dirt cheap. It's kind of like the stock market. You buy it up when it's cheap. So Trump's mind, he don't care about Republicans or Democrats. He don't care about independents. He don't even care. Only thing Trump really care about is making money. He loves power, but making money is his number one thing. He'd throw his own family under the bus. You know what I mean? And that's all y'all need to know, man. I mean, honestly, y'all are literally wasting your time thinking that Trump is going to do something good for people. Look at his own tax budget. He told y'all it was going to be no tax on tips and overtime, right? What happened? It's not in there. And they're getting ready to vote on it. But you know what is in there? That $4 trillion for the rich, that's in there. That money's in there. And he's slashing all these different programs, Social Security, in order to make that happen. Now, you got to realize this is not what's going to make America great. And y'all got to realize at some point, you got to start looking at reality and start voting these people out. And I suggest y'all start, you know what I'm saying? You can still vote them out. If you get up enough votes, you can vote a politician out before the elections. Okay? It's Big Rich. I'm just giving y'all some game, man, on the difference between our society and China's society. And China's society is so modern now that, hell, you can't even front on that no more. You know what I mean? They really did the work that we should do. Because instead of giving these rich people tax cuts, and I'm not against rich people, but think about it. Rich people don't need tax cuts. You know what I'm saying? The middle class, poor people needs the breaks. The rich people don't. Because even if they don't get the tax cut, they're still rich. And that's just the bottom line. You know, we shouldn't be paying taxes. Anything over 40 hours, our overtime should be our money. That's a fact. And y'all hit that subscribe button. Share this video, man. I need some comments, man. I want to hear what y'all think, man. It's just crazy. Google everything I said.